Darnell Sanford Show. And I know y'all just got blessed with all them beautiful riffs coming from my member. Remember Kato? He was killing it back there. See, y'all never know which way we coming. But we always coming with something. So I'm going to sit down with the young man. We'll chop up a little bit. Today is about him. He's only 19. And the man played a thing like he from the 60s, man. It's crazy. I had to bring him to y'all. I couldn't just enjoy all that by myself. Welcome, Kato.
Hey, how you doing, man?
How you doing today, sir?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm alright. I ain't making no noise. You making all the noise. We talked to your uncle,
Right.
slash manager.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Indeed.
I'm gonna start there. Tell me how you feel that somebody in your family cares so much and believe in you so much. Do you feel like he believes in you more than you believe in you?
Actually, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, because like having like basically all my family members just congregate on something I love as well, and or just show interest in. It's almost overwhelming in that way, you know, because it's just like so much love, and that's why for so long I was so hesitant about really showing, you know, really going to studios and stuff, playing and stuff like that. It was always so hesitant because I always like, oh, it's just my family telling me that I'm good, right? So it's always been a struggle for me to, you know, to really
break out,
right? To break out and really believe in myself in this thing. And sometimes I still don't. You know, every day, every time I pick up the guitar, I'm always like, you know, but
I mean, it's like that. Even when I was like rapping a little bit, I'm retired now. I moved on to something else. But you still always got to work on your chops. And you want to have chops. And you got chops. And all you stay on, you're going to get better every day.
Right.
But I understand because you'll feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like people in your immediate circle telling you you're good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they supposed to tell you that.
Yeah, right. It's like.
But now that ain't what you're getting. Now you're kind of out there a little bit. Yeah. I heard you getting them calls too. Because I called.
Yeah, that's true.
How you feel about that?
It's still weird. It's just weird, man. Like, it's just like, because, you know, I don't really, you know, when I picked up the guitar in the first place, I always thought, oh, you know, it's just a hobby. You know, it's just nothing really to take seriously. It'll just be something I grow, and then I focus on cars, and it'll just be something that I do on the side. But people kept telling me that, oh, you're good, my mom and my grandparents, they always told me, you're good. And then now hearing some of the most important people in hip-hop tell you that you're good, it's the weirdest thing.
Tell me about that, because I heard y'all went to a little situation, a little function.
Right.
What was it called?
What was that? Billboard Studio.
Tell me about that. How was that?
It was, you know, we got there. It was cool. You know, it was, you know, a nice little vibe, cool little studio, and saw some interesting people, you know, dressed differently. You could tell that they're, you know, artists, you know, and stuff like that. So, and we, you know, we got there, chilled for a bit.
Do you know what kind of people was there?
Like,
that was like different producers.
Yeah, different producers. I think a couple, like 4 or 5 of them. And there was one there, and he had 2 Grammys. He had won 2 Grammys.
Wow.
And that was crazy to me. I was like, it didn't register. It was so crazy to me. And he was telling me by the end of that night that me and you were gonna work. And I was like,
wow.
It's still like, I don't get it.
I mean, some stuff ain't for you to get because you just gonna get it regardless as long as you keep working hard.
Hey, it's the Darnell Sanford Show.
Some you never seen, you never heard. It's the Darnell Sanford Show. Hey, let's get it. Hey, let's get it. Some you never heard, you never seen.
Let's get it. I'm talking about. Let's go.
It's like, I'm just playing, I'm just simply, I come and I go places and whatever, and I just do what I do at home. It's just something, I just do this every day.
And it just impresses everyone.
And somehow everybody just likes it. I don't know. It's just weird. It's like, to me, I don't know what I'm hearing. I don't know what other people are hearing. It's so, because I'm hearing something totally different. I'm hearing flaws, so many issues, my tone's off, my bend's off, and yet people love it.
That's crazy.
It's weird. I'll never get used to it.
Boy, you was just playing everything was smooth.
Nah, I made a ton of mistakes. I just, I was, a little choppy. Some notes just didn't really ring out as much as I want to. But I mean, if y'all enjoy it, I'm happy.
I think they enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure they did.
No,
They might give them a little bit more.
Yeah, all right, I got some more.
Tell me where you went to school at.
I went to school from, when starting in elementary school, I went to Rocky Creek Elementary, and after that, it was online schooling. So 6th grade on to when I graduated was just completely online schooling, and not gonna say it's different. It's definitely different, but would I say it's better than traditional school?
How long did you online school?
From 6th grade up to
Did you graduate?
Yeah, I graduated.
So you was ready for the pandemic when it happened?
Yeah, dude. So like, the funny thing about that is I have friends. They were like, "Oh my god, online school is gonna suck. It's gonna suck. I'm not gonna be able to meet my friends." I'm like, yeah, I've been doing this for a while, like, So yeah, I was ready.
So you mean to tell me the whole high school experience?
You
did it by yourself?
I did it by myself.
Oh my
A lot of
God.
kids now, that's their experience. A lot of kids who went to high school between 2020 to now, that's their experience online.
It changed.
Yeah, if you started in 2020, if you was in 9th grade in 2020, by the time you was 12th grade, you was online the whole time.
Basically, yeah. And like I said, it's so much different. But like, would I say it's better? Not really. With traditional school, like, yeah, it has its flaws. It definitely has its flaws. It's with the food, with the dangers of kids coming in there and shooting it.
That's true,
right? With that, with online schooling, yeah, that's safer, but you're isolating your child. You're really isolating them, and there's just a lot that can go through their heads at that time, and so it's just you miss out on a lot. But yeah.
Okay. That way, I'm gonna hold that one. Since you are kind of on rock star status, do you feel like it's cool, it's okay for men to be rocking paint on their fingernails and stuff? How you feel about that? You gonna put a little paint on your fingernails?
I personally wouldn't,
But if you did, what color would it?
It's in now.
I mean,
It is in.
yeah,
You got Lil Yachty, you got NBA Youngboy,
Playboy Cardi.
Cardi. Yeah, you got a couple people doing it now.
So cool.
And it's just part of the culture now, like it's okay now.
Basically, yeah, it's just I don't know when it kind of came in. Some guy started wearing it, and then it just becomes a thing.
But the question is, what color would you wear?
I don't know, black.
Everybody do black. If you see all the people online, they all got the black.
Yeah, it's always black.
It's
I
always
rarely see green. Green is kind of popular too. But
So we ain't doing no reds, no pink, no.
Oh, not
I
the
can see
red,
somebody doing
man.
a pink, like a Young Thug, YSL. Nah, okay, yeah, we ain't touching that.
We gonna leave that alone.
I'm gonna play the safe. If I had to, the safest route is black. I mean,
All right, well, I'm gonna ask you a question. My kids keep saying it, but I don't really understand what it. Are you considered emo?
emo.
What the hell is that?
So emo is essentially you're not depressed, but you kind of dress like it. you know, and you listen to a lot of sometimes
Dark
depressing music. Because I used to know a girl. We used to talk all the time. She was emo, and kind of a nightmare. But
He was.
yeah, it was kind of a nightmare. But I mean, she she just wore really just all black, completely all black, black fingernails, whatever. And
Young man, old man. Y'all call it emo. In my era, we call it goth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
The
terminology.
dark fingernail, the dark clothes.
So emo means emotional.
It got a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
But I
So
think
like
it
on
was kind of weird. But I was like, I never understood what it was. But they use it all the time.
I mean, you kind of associate emos with being weird now because that's like.
Or not being that very social.
Yeah, right.
Type like that.
Yeah, so you're not really like, approachable. Let's say.
Alright.
How you feel about emo rap?
Emo rap. So like, who fall like, or what artists fall under that?
I guess we could say Lil Skies. We could say
Oh yeah, he was like
some maybe. Hey, I would say Ride Wave, but they ain't gonna say that. But when I get emotional, when I get in my feelings, I listen to some Ride Wave.
Hey, he got all the emotions for you.
Right.
I'm good.
But maybe like some that is a good question. Who is emo rap? So is emo rap even a thing? I know it's a.
I think you just made it.
Would you
No, people say it.
Yeah, like emo rap. I've heard it before, but like who really
Like, is it-
falls
is it
under
under
that
the- I
category?
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good one.
Would you say Cardi?
No.
Cardi's more.
He too player. Lie.
Yeah, he player. That's something else. You know what that is. We ain't gonna get into that.
That's different.
But yeah, not Playboy. But I could.
Hold
Maybe.
on. Do you think you just gonna just play, or do you think you got the skills? Can you write a song?
Absolutely not. I feel like my mom always says that I can sing. Like I'm a singer, but I don't know. I don't know where she got that from. I couldn't tell you. But in terms of me turning to something else other than guitar, not really.
Have you tried?
I tried a little bit. Really previously when I was like a toddler, I had a drum set, so that goes back that far. But then recently, I've been trying to pick up the keyboard, and I mean it's similar to guitar. I was able to pick out notes on a guitar and then put it on a keyboard. So I feel like if I sat down, I could probably really pick it up. But not really. I like stringed instruments right now.
Could you see yourself playing in a group like with other, like a drummer, or a bass player?
My friends have definitely told me to, but I don't know. No, I'm just really just more
You ain't
solo.
really chasing it.
Do you even know? Do you run into a lot of younger black children? I don't want to keep it on black, but do you run into a lot of younger black kids that play guitar or play bass or into instruments?
I mean, it's different. Like, for example, like I don't really know a lot of black kids that want to do this in particular, play electric. You find more black kids usually picking up a bass, usually, or sometimes I even see people them go to more drums.
Yeah,
But
that's what I played.
right, so. But I have seen a couple, but not too many to be honest.
I'm about to ask you a good question, but you did online school. I was like, dang, you ain't try to go get in the band?
Nah. Because I remember in elementary school we used to have like music class and stuff, and
The recorder.
Yeah, the recorder. Dude.
You about to say flute. Everybody think it's a flute.
No, it's not a flute. I know the difference. But I always called it a flute as a joke.
Right.
No, man, we used to play the recorder all the time. But they always had a guitar sitting over there. I always looked at it. And they never picked it up, but it was always the recorder. And that was the most experience I ever got in band.
In the band.
Yeah.
What kind of music do you listen to? Scratch on it. Name your favorite blues guitarist.
Favorite blues.
Do you listen to blues? You play like you listen to the blues.
I don't really like sit down and listen to it because I'm more I listen to rap stuff like that just traditionally. But from what I've heard B.B. King is good, but I have to say my favorite is Stevie Ray Vaughan. favorite, hands down. Like it's just, it's so fun. Like I heard a quote somebody say that it's more fun trying to be like Stevie Ray Vaughan than actually trying to play your own stuff.
Yeah.
And in a way, it's kind of true. It's kind of true. It's just his style is so impeccable. Honestly, so nice. Yeah.
Let's go.
You watched him play it?
Oh, you watched him play it?
Yeah, you watched some of the videos live.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible. It's incredible. Some of the most incredible things I've ever seen.
Have you been to some concerts?
No, nah. I never really been a concert. I've really been an introvert. So with the whole being online school.
No, really, you are introvert.
I'm an introvert.
Oh my gosh. Me, I'm an extrovert.
Right.
I'm out here.
That's
As soon as I walk in, I let you know I'm in the room.
Right. Like I don't really like to be seen too much.
yeah.
So
I got the same vibe. I'm more of I don't want to say I'm an introvert, outrovert, because I will go in a room and I can talk,
right.
but I gotta have a reason for me talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm an outrovert when it comes to some hustling.
Yeah.
Like I get in my hustling. When I get in my hustling bag, I'm
That's
outrovert.
on.
Yeah. And
But extrovert, my bad, not outrovert, extrovert. But me personally, you know, the way I feel like more of an introvert. I don't want nobody in my damn face. Man, get the hell out of my face.
Right. Yes.
Me personally, no. Extrovert. Everywhere I go, I meet a friend. I get in the elevator, the person right next to me just start talking to me. Yeah, man. I'm like, damn. And my wife says, everywhere you go, you meet a friend.
But that doesn't mean that, like, as an introvert, you can get into the elevator and still make that friend. They just got to be on your vibe.
Yeah, right.
You know, it ain't that I can't make friends. It's just you got to be on my energy and my vibe to be me vibe and be your friend.
Exactly.
If not, I ain't even interested.
Right.
Extroverts, I feel like they just want to make the friend because they say, I don't know.
I don't think they want to make the friends.
What you think? Extrovert versus introvert. Go.
Extroverts is the shit. We the one that
An
bring,
extrovert would say
we the
that.
when I
They would say that.
Hey, when I step in, I got a loud mouth. I'm talking loud. I'm talking shit.
Right.
It's going down. That's why I'm good at this shit.
Right.
So it's all good. But I'm good too with the introverts. Like I like the introvert friends and cousins.
Introverts get shit done.
They do that.
Extroverts talk about playing the guitar. Introverts actually play that bitch.
That could be true.
The talkers and the walkers.
So we're gonna walk it out.
Yeah, we just walk it out. Agree to disagree.
Alright. That's real. Yeah. Okay. So since you've been coming up, I don't know. So you're an introvert, so I guess you stick to yourself.
That's true.
And all that. But do you feel through the music and everything that's going on now in the culture?
Emo rap too. It's attached to emo rap too.
Is that emo?
Yeah.
A lot.
I think that's a part of their identity.
Do you think this generation do too much drugs or promote too much
Oh,
drugs?
absolutely. Jesus Christ, yes. Because my friends, they talk about doing perks all the time. You know what I'm saying? They're doing perks, Xans, and stuff like that. It's everywhere. There's literally a rapper called Lil Xan.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It was.
right. But
And
he
Xans,
fell off.
he gone.
Bro,
Yeah, he
Xans
fell
ain't
off
no joke. Like
That is no.
you gonna forget everything you're doing.
You gonna wake up. You gonna wake up and you had no money.
I had a friend. I don't want to put his business out there, but he don't care. I ain't gonna say his name. He did so much in Xans. He woke up on the MARTA track. Yeah,
On the track.
on the track. The police had to get him off the track. He fell asleep. He don't even know how he got into the track.
Yeah, I heard it was bad for a while.
He don't even know how he got down there.
Dude.
And he fell asleep on the track, on where the train goes across. And he fell asleep, and the police had to basically get him up and took him to jail and everything.
He was blacked out.
Blacked out. He didn't even know how he got down there.
Dude,
I heard a lot of stories like that. That was a big thing for a while.
Yeah.
So, how you been keeping yourself out of trouble?
Man, you know, I just stay in my own lane. You know what I mean? You know, I just, the way I operate every day is that I just focus on myself first. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just make sure that I'm healthy, I'm in good health, I'm physically fit, I'm mentally, you know, together. And because I got stuff I want to do in life. You know what I mean? Especially with cars, especially with this now. I have to make sure that I keep my life straight. I can't get on drugs. I mean, I can't get on coke. I can't afford to because I can't disappoint them.
That's real.
I can't disappoint my family. I can't disappoint my friends. I don't want to be another fallen angel. You know what I mean?
No, you don't.
So it's
You
just
got
like,
gifts, so you want to maintain your talent.
I want to maintain. If I really do have the talent that everybody says that I want to keep going and maintain it.
Do you feel like you got enough left to give to someone to say like as your mate? Or do you feel like right now that ain't the time? Are you really focused or are you bullshit?
I'm really focused. Like, cause
I talked to your uncle. He said you just kind of turned back up. So are you really ready? Cause you can't turn down now cause Unc got you back.
no, man, I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep pushing because if, you know, like I said, I can't disappoint them. No matter what. That's my worst fear is disappointing them. My family. Period.
I want to ask you this. How is it trying to date and meet people the way y'all want to meet people now? Back in my day, it's straight up house. You know what I'm saying? When I met my wife, I was at Target. And she walked by, I seen her. I'm like, damn. But guess what? She walked right up to my rest. I'm like, yup, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. You know what I'm saying? I hollered at him right there on the spot, but it take what you got. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how like now, cause y'all gotta hit people in the mail, in the DMs, and all that there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then, what you waiting for? You waiting for her to tell you, bro? I mean, are you pretty flexible? Do you know how to deal and kind of maneuver through that? Or do you got some ways you can tell somebody if you trying to holler at somebody, get a DM, trying to get them?
I mean, with really any girl now, it's better just to be upfront with yourself. You know what I mean?
So do you got the cojones? Walk right up and be like, hey, Shadow, what's up? My name Kato.
I mean,
I'm trying to see what's cracking.
I mean, if I, you know.
Do they even like that anymore?
Not really.
That's what I'm trying to find out. Do they?
Not really. Like, I mean, they don't. Girls, we're kind of our generation now is kind of complicated.
It is.
Yeah. So.
That's why I got you here.
Right.
So you can explain to me because I don't understand.
Because there's a lot of girls that don't really like overly confident guys. They think it's a little too overwhelming. But then there's a lot of girls that don't like people that are humble.
It's a thin line.
Yeah, it's a thin line you gotta walk on, man. You gotta find the balance, and it really depends on the girl too. You
So
know?
how you supposed to get her then?
You just
I mean,
gotta-
if you want to holler at her, you can't follow her.
You got to understand that every person is different. So when you
Right.
go into a situation, you can't go into it like I'm hollering at a girl. You got to go into it like I'm hollering at a person. So
Right.
then you got to listen to that person.
Right.
And then whatever that person gives off to you,
You reciprocate.
then that's what you reciprocate.
Right.
But the thing is you hollering?
You are hollering because you actually are hollering for a purpose more than just hollering to holler. So sometimes I feel like people go into situations just to holler at a girl, just say they hollered at a girl. But if you really talking to somebody and trying to get to know somebody with a purpose, you gotta be quiet. You gotta listen.
Right.
You gotta kind of understand that person.
And be attentive.
And them is the real ones that can move to the next level with that woman because she feels comfortable. What they say, you got to create comfort with a woman before you can move to seduction.
Right.
Oh, look at that. Okay,
Right.
church.
Oh, I can church.
So,
I
I know.
But we ain't gonna get into that.
I know you, church. What kind of women do you like?
Honestly, I want somebody who's weird. You know? somebody that's just weird because like
Would you date a groupie?
because they're really
It ain't weird that she in love with you. That's weird.
that is weird. Just like I mean, I think that's always gonna be weird for me because like why, but like.
So what you gonna do when you get the first pair of drawers thrown at you?
Throw them back. I ain't trying to do
You
all
better
that.
smell them holes before you throw them back.
No.
You gonna
Man,
get
people
someone
got
to
too much
live.
going
Hey, it's the Darnell Sanford Show.